and gentlemen, and as always, thank you for watching. Today I've been called by a customer that has a four-wheel drive farm tractor with a front end loader and a batwing, what we call a batwing mower that has gotten buried in the mud out in the field while trying to bush hog. And they've tried several different ways to get it out. They couldn't get it out, and they've requested our assistance. So nobody's injured. Thankfully, that's always best case. But she's down pretty good. We're going to go out and see if we can help these fellers out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've pulled off of the main highway over here in Illinois, close to where the tractor is supposed to be buried. I'm following these gentlemen in, and I'm going to park, and they're going to walk me, or they're going to drive me down to it in that pickup, so that we don't get this big monstrosity in a place that we don't need to be. So we're going to drive in or walk in first and come up with a plan, hopefully. They do the blessing of the bikes. Every year they do the blessing of the bikes. Beautiful country, but this road is rough. drop this thing off the edge of the shoulder here. This is where it's going to get sketchy. Okay. That's awfully narrow here.
Yeah. Believe it or not, there's two houses back here.
I believe it.
A cabin and a beautiful home back here.
I believe it.
I thought, man, you couldn't get to a prettier spot.
It is nice back here. No doubt about it. Oh, there she is. There she sits. Okay.
I had two trucks and I got a Dodge Cummins and I had in here this morning. We were both pulling this direction. I tried to get along the back. I told him, I said, it's getting... They had come around here with small tractors, so he thought,
right.
Well, I see the path, I can come in there, and it just buried it.
Well, that's where all that water
That's
drains.
what I told him. I said,
there's a culvert that runs right there, isn't it?
Yep, I told him, I said, see all these cattails? And I said, that means a swamp.
Yeah. How bad is it? We're gonna have to have some mats to walk on to get to it, or?
I mean, we've been walking all out in here.
Have you? Okay.
We've been all over it today, so I mean, I even got, like I said, well, you can see one of my ramps sticking up right there.
Yeah, we'll probably need.
I was able to come over forward this way with it. The other one's underneath it.
But it'll start and run though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah,
Good
no
deal.
problem at all.
Good deal. All right.
So I didn't know if
I can back down. That's going to be the easiest way.
that's what I thought, you know.
The easiest way for me to do it is back down. That way my winches are facing it.
Yeah.
And then I'm headed uphill once we get it up out of here.
Yeah, and I mean,
I think once you get it up to here even, he'll probably be able to move on its own.
Once we get it moving, yeah. I think that's what I told him.
The biggest problem right now is his cleats are full.
The cleats are full, and we can walk around this way. You
yeah,
can
and
see
that bush hog's dragging. I saw from the pictures.
Like I told him when he called me, so we thought just unhook the bush hog. But it's buried.
Yeah, you can't get to the hitch because the hitch is underground. I saw that in the pictures.
He'd sub saplings and everything else in there.
Oh yeah.
Get some kind of traction, I thought.
And I'm disappointed. It's all I can do to get the front of that tractor lifted off the ground with that load.
Well,
it's like it ain't got
really
the power. Yeah, I think that ramp's all the way down there under that water.
I told him, I said, it's just so slick. Oh yeah, that hose filled.
That's just a drawbar hitch. Hitch, okay, yeah. All right. It's not a 3-point. It's just a drawbar. All right.
You know, he said, well, maybe we can come in the back and pull. I said that he was going to kill us in them trucks.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Pickup trucks never do it.
Well, the problem is with anytime you try to do it on the ground, you lose traction.
Yep.
You're either gonna break traction or you're gonna bury it.
Right.
Or you can't get enough traction. Believe it or not, for this small of a tractor, there's a lot of weight here in resistance. You know, just trying to get it to move.
I mean, like now we're dragging the steps right there in that mud hole right there.
Right.
Before long, I told him, I said, be sitting on the frame. I got the front of it lifted up right now.
All right. Yeah. Before you drop it down, I want to get in here. Well,
I didn't know where he's going to strap.
First of all, we'll probably want to get your ramp out so we don't tear anything up as we come out.
Okay. Yeah, we can get that out.
We'll want to get.
What we'll do too is we'll block the road for you, whichever way you want. I don't know if there's anybody back in them houses right now or not, but
I think
they usually leave in the morning. I usually get over here about 8 in the morning and start bush hogging. They usually leave about that time.
I should, as solid as that axle is, I should be able to grab
around it.
Each side of the axle, as long as we don't crush the
linkage.
Well, yeah, the steer linkage on it.
Yeah.
What is this here? If I could bend that tube out, if I could get a strap.
That's it ain't a grease set. That's something electrical.
Yeah,
you know what
I don't know what it is.
You can
if
see
I
the cord's got the cord coming out the back side of it there.
What my best alternative would be to get a strap on each side.
Right.
Right behind that steel tube. This side doesn't have that tube though, so maybe better off just to do on one side. I'd rather do it on both, but
well, I'll tell you what, I don't think if we put the strap flat there, I don't think we'd hurt anything. What is just the wires right there? If we tap that strap.
Well, it's going to crush it though.
It's going to crush it.
It'll crush that tube. Yeah, there's going to be a tough pull.
Will that pull out of it?
That's what I was looking at. Maybe it would come under, the strap would come under it. Yeah.
Look at that.
I'd like to have two straps on it. I'd like to have one on each side.
As a matter of fact, there's just a little bolt holding it on right there too.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll help you any way we can, Ron.
Yeah, I
guess we'll try to do all the muddy work for you.
Well, I really don't think it'll be that bad. Once I get my truck back down here and we get hooked up to it and get the rigging set out, the pull itself with that big truck won't be that big of a deal. It's just like anything else, you get it set up right.
Yeah, it'll come on.
And it'll come on to do it.
Try to yank it.
If you don't want to mess with that ramp, he can. Oh, never mind. There you go. I was gonna say I could tie a winch to it, but no need. You got it.
Yeah.
It weighs a little bit.
Yeah, the other one will have to reach down the hole just completely under the tire.
I've lost and left a few tie blocks on recovery jobs. They get put under the tires and they're just not worth going after.
Oh yeah, I'd imagine. I'd imagine.
Okay, so we've gone down and given it our initial look over. person, it looks, to me, it looks better than it did in the pictures. Pictures look pretty rough. I gotta get myself turned around here in this short little span. .50 turn. Backing up, lining up, and we can start backing down to the casualty. Alright, we got her now. Words of Vader, we're going to see if I'm the world's best backwards driver. A lot of people ask about the camera. I do have a backup camera on this truck. It has two different views, but a right and a left. I try not to use the camera, use my mirrors, but does have an audible backup alarm. A lot of people ask about that. I'm out here in the middle of the country with nobody around, so I did not do my normal 3 toots of the horn, 3 blasts of the horn as I was backing up. No need, because there's nobody here except for me and the other 2 gentlemen, and they've already went back down to the tractor. See it on camera, but this road is extremely narrow. It's a private lane, and it's extremely muddy from all the rain and stuff that we've had. This truck's 72 to 73,000 pounds. I do not want to drop it off the edge of the road. Backup alarm. I can hear it. It may not come across on the camera, but I can hear it. Washout. I'm going across right now, and another one shortly behind it. Not a huge washout, just soft spots you have to be cautious of.
I'll pull forward more before I pull on it. It's a shorter distance from here to there with the winch lines than it is.
Right.
This one too? Yes, sir. Like I said, I think I want one on each side.
All right.
What's inside these, bro? Do what, sir?
What's inside these?
It's all synthetic. That's fiber rope. Oh.
Man, what a light.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice light. I love that light. I got 4 of them. If you're working out in a remote area like this,
Yeah.
at night especially.
Oh, I'd imagine.
It helps light up the back side of it where your truck lights don't get to.
Right.
Just take one end of it and go between the axle and the steer link. Yeah, we don't want to get behind that steer link. So we don't want to crush it by any means.
Put it right behind it. No. Yeah, drop it right now.
There we go. Soupy. All right, well, hold on.
No, I like that.
Yep, let's just do a basket.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Basket would be a lot easier on the strap and a lot easier to get it loose here. There we go.
I'm following you now.
There we go.
Yeah, because it'll probably pull it tighter doing it the other
Oh
way.
yeah. Something like this, if you try to choker it, be difficult to get it undone.
Oh, yeah. And I guarantee you don't want to cut them.
Nah, no. All right. There's where my hook needs to go.
So you're going to want the loader up in the air then, of course, and we'll go underneath the loader?
Yes, sir. I'll go underneath the loader. Sure
Okay.
will.
You want him to start it up and just go ahead and lift that loader up?
Yes, sir. Might as well. Since we got the straps around the axle the way we want it. Oh, you've never seen all this?
No.
I thought you'd seen this before.
No.
This truck, no?
I've been out of my trucks. See, I used to have trucks before I started railroad 16 years ago. Never saw nothing like this. I've seen this truck at your shop, but I've never seen it in operation.
Okay. Yeah, it's got all touch controls.
Wow.
Got a remote control that I'll get out here in a minute. I'm gonna run that, run the white winch cable out over to you first.
Okay.
And then I'll pull forward some so we're not pulling at such a hard angle.
Right.
We don't twist it.
Let me carry that on.
No, I got her. I keep it maintained, well maintained. That's all right. I'll have to. No, we'll have to wash the cables and stuff afterwards anyway. It's it's all good. Don't worry about it.
About like that, how you want it?
Yeah. Yep. Just stand back for now. I'm gonna pull some slack out.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull forward and get more straight with it.
You want him just to keep it in neutral, or?
Let me get set up first.
Okay.
By it being a hydrostat, he'll probably have to put it in drive.
Okay.
So we don't tear anything up. Yep.
Okay. He's going to get in the spot, and then I'll tell you what to do.
It is hydrostat, isn't it? On that one?
shovel
Okay.
drive,
Yep. Well, axle's in. Try to get good and straight with it if I can. Hold on a minute, let me get my cleats and everything laid down.
Want that thing low, medium, high? What do you want it in?
Just low. Darn it.
Gives us some traction bites, huh?
Yeah, buddy. Put those cleats down, make sure it don't go nowhere. Yeah, I'll bring my remote down to you. I'll be down there in just a second. Let me get these cleats dug in.
Oh, wow.
Well, once I start pulling, they'll actually dig in a little better.
Wow.
Once they dig in, it don't move.
It don't move.
It's actually gonna warm up and be a pretty nice day. Hold on just a second. Just enough to keep it from teetering. There's somebody at the top of the hill.
Oh, is there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the others have to wait a minute.
Okay, go ahead and put it in drive, low. Just don't give it any throttle, just let me pull you. Told you, once that thing bites in. Oh, told you, once that thing bites in. Oh. Yeah, just follow straight up towards the truck.
Follow the truck. There you go.
Now let me kick it up into high range. Yeah, the wheel's not spinning.
Hey Jesse, there you go. There you go.
I was going faster than he was. It's all right, we're moving her. That worked out beautifully. Will it walk on its own now? That's all right, I'll help you out. Good? Got everything locked? I'm gonna be underneath here for a second. Do what, sir?
I said that raspberry will come down with a shovel and get it out.
Oh, okay. I'm clear, you can drop your bucket. Let my airbags come up for a minute and then I'll raise those jacks.
We're almost done.
I'll
wash these when we get back anyway. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
And make sure he can crawl up out of there.
Yeah. Crawl up out of there. Close both doors.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what, I'll follow you up to that little spot we was at, okay?
Yes, sir. All right. She is out. Beautiful, beautiful place.
Make sure that he gets out behind us. Oh yeah, no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, the tractor is safely on the road behind me. The pickup is safely on the road behind me. We're almost safely up to the top of the hill. All's well that ends well. Doesn't look like the tractor was damaged in any way. Nobody was injured. Best case scenario,